Hi everyone, it's Alex Morgan from William Huxley Estate Agents here. We've got a great segment for you today. I've got Riley Mcdonald from Mac Development and Construction. We're going to go over some of the really important points when you're selling your property, and we've broken it down to 5 points today about what we think are great features, the way you make your house shine, and really I suppose in a small but effective way. So rather than jump straight into it, welcome again today.
Absolutely, thanks for having me, Alex.
So how do you want to get started? What's, in no particular order, what do you think is a great way to get started on that?
Absolutely. I guess basically we want to create the best vibe, as you say, give it the best look. The big one for that is internal, external painting.
Right. Okay.
Obvious one. Flooring's also a big one there.
Yep.
So that can be a vast range of things. That being carpet replacement, polishing floors. Sometimes you can pull up old carpet, see that there are actually quite a nice floor there.
Yep. So that's a good point. We sell a lot of properties with older homes, and you might find that old carpet that's there, and underneath you've got these great original floorboards. So that can be a really good one to bring the house up with a beautiful.
We've also pulled up some old, lino tiles, things like that. It's been laid straight onto magnificent sort of hardwood floors.
Beautiful. Yep.
Get those polished, sanded, polished up, and it can really add to the house. Another one is garden maintenance. Once again, pretty obvious. Just basically clearing everything back, making it as neat and as tidy as possible to really sort of show off the block itself. And just keep things simple for your prospective buyers.
So there's no need really to go out and buy new trees or lots of plants and things like that. It's better just have that nice clean look.
I think so. If you've got a feature sort of garden and things that you really want to accentuate, then absolutely, you can spend a bit on that. But I think for most people, just a clear, simple garden, and then give the prospective buyers a chance to put their own mark on it.
Good.
So let's not get too carried away with the garden, mate. Okay. Just clean and clear. Yep.
Good, and that's a good one to save some money as well. A lot of the time we go through and you see people spending a lot of money on their gardens, getting it ready for sale. So great tip by Riley there. Just get it cleaned up, nice and neat and tidy. So when prospective buyers are coming through, it's got that great open look. And if they want to do some work to it in the future, easy done.
Exactly. The next one we move on to is just minor kitchen improvements. Now that can entail basic tapware changeovers, whether it's your shower heads, your tapware, and the basins, both kitchen and bathroom. Potentially a vanity changeover. Okay. So a simple disconnection, reconnection of plumbing. Toilet changeover. Once again, same. Simply disconnect, reconnect. Yep. And also cabinetry, doors, handles, that sort of thing can really add a new look to your kitchen and bathroom without spending huge amounts of cash.
So like your toilets, tapware, vanities, sinks, they're obviously not going to be a huge ticket item either, but it'll sort of freshen it up.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah. And they are quite, as long as you match the setup that's already there. So this is where I guess our service comes in, because a lot of people think it's quite simple to just sort of change over, and they can just grab any toilet off the shelf and put it in. Yep. You do need to know a little bit of the configuration, so that you don't actually have to make any drastic plumbing changes to then put the new one in. Yep. So I guess having a qualified plumber, tradesman to look at those things. At the end of the day, you actually save money because you don't have to make any adjustments.
Great. Yeah. Okay. So probably a good tip to call Riley before you start pulling out your toilets and your sinks before selling your house. That's a great one as well. Save you a bit of money.
Absolutely.
And what's next?
Well, I guess just sort of rounding it all out is the cosmetic enhancements.
Yep.
This can be decor updates, so blinds, lighting, curtains, and once again, along with the painting, that can really add to the vibe of the house, the feel, how fresh it is.
Yep. And so lighting is always a big one. Yeah. What's like in at the moment? Obviously people going through the pendants and downlights and things like that. Is there any sort of I suppose style that's in right now?
Well, look, I guess, obviously downlights. They're obviously energy efficient. They do spread a lot of light. They're quite easy to install. With the new LED technology and whatnot, they can last for a long periods of time. Good. Also, they've got, warm and white colours, so we can sort of add different feels to different rooms depending on what globes we use. And yeah, obviously pendants, in bathrooms, kitchens, they can be quite a feature and really sort of enhance the look of the area.
Great, and that's really important as well when you're doing the photography for your home photography. When you're selling your house, it can be a real feature to have a beautiful pendant light there, and obviously your downlights are also sort of, I suppose, really showing off the height of your ceilings as well.
Absolutely.
So you don't have any sort of old-fashioned lights coming down, and it can create a bit more of a modern look. So again, we're always looking at these things to sort of help you improve the value of your home when selling. So I think we've touched on some really good points there. Of course, if there's something that's really caught your eye and you want to get in contact with Riley, his details are there for you now. You can get in contact with him direct. And hopefully, of course, if you are looking to sell your home, get one of us out from William Huxley. We can get Riley to come along as well and have a look at the property for you to get it ready for sale. So we're looking forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you again, Riley.
Absolutely.
Have a great day, everyone.